Welcome to our very first Neighborhood Watch Task Force Q&A. We asked some of you on Instagram some questions. What's going to happen is we are going to pass around this stack of questions and we will answer them.
All the episode is shot in Jurong West.
Yes. I grew up there.
But in episode 1, all the shots of the windows were shot in Bedok, not Jurong. Yeah, some of the people on watching episodes actually pointed out that they recognize the places. Yeah, and then in post we sort of matched them together. So not everything was at Jurong West, and definitely not Yishun. But yes, lots of stuff happens in Yishun, but no, not this one. The flasher didn't get arrested because, in Singapore, no, I'm kidding. The flasher definitely got arrested, but, that's not what Neighborhood Watch Task Force is about. We don't go around arresting people. So he probably ran away with his... he probably put on the disgusting...
Smelly clothes. Yeah.
And if I actually remember right, the flasher only managed to take like a top. So in terms of like bottoms, right, he was still, as he was running, he was still flapping in the wind.
Actually, he can just take like a really...
No, the t-shirt wasn't long enough.
Oh yeah, so he's still flapping around.
Yeah, he's just flapping around as he ran away lah. So hopefully he didn't catch a cold.
You understand, right, what flapping around means?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
What is it?
What is it?
Awkward lah, don't ask me that. They cut the skin away lah.
For our next question.
How many days are we?
How many days?
In this 8 episode lor.
Yeah, how many days did we take? Do you remember?
I got 3 weeks.
3 weeks, around 3 weeks lah. But we didn't shoot for 3 weeks, like 7 days, 7. So we shot for 4 days and then we broke. We had a break for maybe like 3 days and then we carried for another 5 days, etc., etc.
Even the Bao Qing Tian with a star in the middle, I watch it all.
Thomas, oh my god, Thomas I really love. Okay, Thomas
Very cute.
is played by Anthony. Yeah, Thomas is cute lah.
Very cute.
The
way
funny.
he talk, wow.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe season 2 is really up to you guys.
Yeah. Let us know.
Let us know. He has a lot of pantang larang, which means that he has a lot of superstition. So I assume the character might have went home and showered himself with flower water. But before that, he went to Jurong to go somewhere else first. Then after that, he went to Bedok. Then he went to Woodlands. Then he went back home to Tanah Merah, where he lives, just to confuse the ghost a bit.
Why does he stay at Tanah Merah? Ahmad stays at Jurong.
See? Confused already. Creator,
that I guess that's me.
Yeah.
But in the story, the guy who founded NWTF was Uncle Chai, the very first peeping Tom, with a sense of justice.
Every time I watch him, he's always there.
Yeah, Uncle Chai couldn't be here with us today because he was busy. He's on holiday.
Not being a peeping Tom.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, Chanel couldn't be with us today as well because she was supposed to be here. There was space for 4 of us,
yes.
But her flight got delayed on the way back. If you have any more questions for Chanel, please drop them in the comments, and then we'll get Chanel to do a solo video answering all the questions herself.
And maybe with Gabriel also.
Yeah.
Gabriel who plays Uncle Chai.
Yeah, so let us know.
3 of us having fun.
Yes. When we are filming, and then sometimes we get complaint also. So police come in also.
But police come in, they want to find out what we're doing.
Yeah.
They concern.
Yeah, concern. And after a while, they're also having fun. They were just... Okay, no, I shouldn't say that the police didn't have fun. No, I mean, they came by lah. They came by to make sure that we weren't harassing neighbors. And we weren't. Just some.
The most it was Gabriel like harassing me.
Yeah. it was surprisingly nice because there were we shot at Jurong West for so long that everyone knew who we were.
Yeah.
So by the end of the second week, the neighbors actually sort of like welcome us as their own. We try not to be too much of a nuisance, and people were also very friendly towards us. So
Shout out to Jurong West Street 42. He's a naughty old man.
Naughty, yes.
Naughty,
Agreed.
naughty, naughty old man. Next question.
next question. This is a very philosophical question.
Okay.
Honestly, if we didn't like it, we wouldn't have done it. So there's your answer.
Booms.
Actually spelled Cho wrong. There's an additional U. If I didn't know who Cho was, I would have thought like, oh, you're
Do I have
talking
to
about
be
someone
picky?
who's Cho. Yes, why not?
Why not?
Yeah, as
Season
long
2.
and we're open to anything. If Lee Hsien Loong is interested in joining NWTF, why not? He's a bit out of our budget range, but if he's willing to cut his rates a little, cannot. The ball's in your court.
Mr. Lee, please.
I think the inspiration was really, I wanted to create a show that had older folk, and because everyone it's always about let's bring younger people, fresher people, better looking people. So I decided to assemble older people, less better looking people onto the show, and I wanted them to. Would you agree? Sort of on purpose, I wanted to go the other way, and I want to see what would happen, and still see whether a good show could be made. So I was inspired by when I was younger. There was it still exists, by the way, Neighborhood Watch Group. Also, Neighborhood Watch Task Force, the name was inspired by something a lot more childish because I just wanted to write an NWTF. Thank you, but we wanted questions.
Thank you.
So
That
this is
was
not
our
a question. Shout out NOC. Shout out Raw Banana. Shout out who?
Maybe Hersey, banking, all these
Banking,
people.
come in.
TSL.
TSL, join us. You want to make Singapore a better place? Join us. Neighborhood Watch Task Force Season 2. Once again, Mr. Lee, if you're interested, the door's always wide open for you. Wide open, because PAP, wide. To be honest, we don't know right now. Definitely, we already have stories in store for NWTF Season 2. Exactly when it will be back, we really don't know. But if you really want us to be back, tell us. Launch petitions.
That is the highest, most form of compliment.
This is actually nicer than anything my mom has ever told me. Shout out to my mom who has given me nothing but love and canings.
I hope season 2 I will be part of it again. Thank you for my director and thank you for Ahmad.
Ahmad.
Why do I not get a hug?
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you
Yes.
all so much for liking NWTF. So from the bottom of our hearts, the team really is very thankful that our show managed to strike a chord with people, with Singaporeans, and we hope there'll be more.
Yes.
So thank you so much, and till next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, it's me Fauzi and you are watching Nabet TV. If you want to watch it, it's over here. Wait, what? You're not subscribed yet? It's just a button, guys. It's over here. Like, it's simple. It's like ABCs. Now, as in now, press now. Yes.